Coming onto your mat, we're going to begin in seated position, crossing both your legs. You can go ahead and place your hands on your knees, or you can touch your fingertips, whatever feels comfortable to you. But we're going to sit here and take a couple of breaths. Just breathing slowly in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do some neck rolls. We want to start to the right, rolling all the way back, coming on your left side. We're going to repeat this. Remember to inhale and exhale. Think about your reasoning for showing up today. Closing out the outside world. It's just you and your mat. Inhale as you come around and exhale. Then we're going to reverse it. Going towards the left side, over to the right. Taking deep breaths. We're going to repeat this a couple times. All right, raise both hands up to the sky. You're going to get a good stretch here. Leave your left arm up, taking your right hand down to the mat and stretching over. Kind of in a seated half moon position here. Feeling that stretch deep on your left side. And remember to breathe. Now we're going to do the same over to the right side. Bring both hands up and then place your left hand onto the mat and bringing that right arm over your head. Gazing up to that right arm. Inhale and exhale. Now bring both hands up. We're going to bring them down to the side and we're going to do a seated twist. So place your your left hand on your right knee and we're going to turn to look over our right shoulder. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So take your right hand, place it over your left knee, and with your left hand, place it behind you on your mat. And we're just going to do a deep stretch here, looking over your left shoulder. All right. Coming back, we are now going to come up to all fours. I'm going to do a couple of cat-cow stretches here. So you want to make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, shoulder width apart. We're going to untuck our toes. And on our inhale, we're going to arch our back, lifting up. And exhale, curve your back, rounding the spine. And we're going to do this a few more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, looking up, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. From here, you can do some circles, Swing to the left. Move your hips. You want to move in a way to where you start out with your right hip kind of going in and then pivoting to your left as you're circling around. Just getting a stretch there. I'm pretty sore, and so this is really helping the tops of my thighs as well as my legs in general. We're circling around, coming around now on that left side. And from here, we're going to go into a position what we call child's pose. Anytime you feel that you need a break, you can go ahead and take this position, basically widening your knees as you come down with your buttocks towards your feet and placing your forehead onto the mat while both hands are extended. It's a good stretch here, a good deep stretch in your back, your arms. Go ahead and come up. We're going to tuck our toes, and from this position, we're going into our downward dog. Here, you can pivot your feet. Get a nice stretch here. The right side, the left side, and altering. And go ahead and walk yourself slowly up to the top of your mat. We're going to hang here. You can do some nods, swing left to right, and grab your elbows. Just let your head hang real heavy. You can shake your head, no, yes, up and down. And place your hands back onto the mat. We're going to come up to flat back, placing your hands onto your shins area, and then place them back on the mat. And on your next inhale, slowly roll up. And roll up, and also extending your hands out and above you. And we're going to do a couple of sun salutations from here. So you can lower your hands down to your side. And on our next inhale, we're going to go ahead and take them back up over our head. And on your exhale, we're going to swine dive back down, hanging here for a little bit. Go into your low back position. On your exhale, lower back down and step back with your right foot, going into our low lunge here. And then go ahead and step back with your left foot. And here you can place your knees onto the mat first, and tucking your toes, and go down into a low cobra. You're going into a reverse bend. Feel that stretch in your back. Again, my legs were sore, so that the top of my thighs feels amazing on the mat. Just doing a couple of rolls here. And then we're going to slowly lower down. Tuck your toes, come onto knees, and then you can go right back into your downward dog position. I like to go onto my knees first. Doesn't put as much pressure or strain on just going up into my back. And here, go ahead and pedal your feet. Get a good stretch in there. Remembering to breathe, you want to inhale, and on your exhale, slowly walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Come up to flat back on your inhale, exhale, lower. And on your inhale, go ahead and slowly rise up. Bring your hands out and above your head for that big stretch. And bring back down to your sides. So we're going to repeat this movement. Bring your hands up and out over your head. Swan dive down. Exhale. On your inhale, come up to flat back. On your exhale, lower. And this time we're stepping back with our left leg into our low lunge position. Then with your right. And I'm just lowering straight down here, and tuck your toes. Rise up. Low cobra. Take time to get a deep stretch again here. And then lowering back down, tuck toes and rise up into your into your downward dog position. Inhale and exhale. And here you can either walk up or jump. I'm taking it really easy today. Again, super sore. I overdid it with leg workout the day before, so come up to flat back on your inhale, and on your exhale lower. And on your next inhale, we're rising all the way up slowly, bringing hands out and over, and then down to our side. And we're going to swan dive down. Inhale up, flat back. Exhale down. Taking that right foot, stepping back, low lunge position. Going to lower our knee, untuck your toes on your right side, and come all the way up into our low lunge warrior one. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take a couple of breaths here. Feel that stretch in your right thigh. Lower your hands, tuck toes, come up, step back with that left foot, and we're going into downward dog. And slowly walk yourself up to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale down. And inhale, rising up slowly. Arms out and up above your head. And exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, up, flat back. Exhale, down. This time stepping back with your left leg. We're going to lower that left knee, untuck toes, and rise arms up. Stretching forward. You should still feel that stretch in your left thigh this time. Taking a couple of breaths here. And be sure to catch your focus. As to not lose your balance. Go ahead and lower your hands down, tuck toes, and raise that left leg up, left knee up. Stepping back into your downward dog. And here we're going to lower both knees down. Going into our little cobra. Just wanted to take another stretch here. And going back down into our child's pose. Go ahead and separate your knees a little further on the outside of your elbows of each arm. And lower that head, your forehead down to the mat. We're going to take our right hand and loop it through or weave it through underneath our left arm. It's one of my favorite stretches there. And go ahead and take your left arm and weave it through underneath your right. Take a couple of breaths here. All right, come up to flat back, tuck toes, go down into your downward dog, pedal your feet a little bit here. Making sure you are breathing. Rise that right leg up to the sky, bend at the knee. Get a good stretch there and bring it forward. The foot should be between both hands and rise up to warrior one. And lower our hands back down. Bring that right foot back down into downward dog and pedal out that stretch there. Lifting your left leg up this time and bending at the knee. We're now going to step our left foot forward and do the same thing, rising up to warrior one position. And bring arms back down and exhale. And step your foot back into downward dog. On your inhale, we're going to go ahead and slowly walk our feet up to the top of our mats. And inhale, flat back. Exhale, down. And inhale, slowly rising up. Releasing each vertebrae, hands out and overhead. And exhale, back down to our sides. Bring your hands out and over. Inhale. And now we're going to go ahead and take a seat onto our mat. We're going to do some lying stretches here. Go ahead and lie back on your back. And we're going to take our left foot and cross it over in front of our right knee. And then bring your hands and wrap them underneath your right knee and pull that leg in. You should feel this stretch at the the back side of your right thigh, as well as the top. The top of your left leg there. I'm going to breathe in and exhale. And as you inhale, you want to go ahead and lower down. And we're going to do the same on the opposite side. And I want you to pull with each inhale. See how much you can stretch and pull that leg in. This time we're pulling in our left knee. Getting a deep stretch there. Be sure you breathe, inhale. And exhale. We're going to go ahead and release that leg. Now we're just going to lay here and sway your legs from right to left, leaving your knees up there. Go ahead and sway each side, remembering to breathe. And back to the right side. And continue to stretch there. I just want to make sure I'm on track with the timer here. We're going to take our left arm and turn our head towards the left side of the mat. You should feel that stretch on that left side there. Dropping both knees to the right. Now we're going to switch side. Drop both knees to your left side. Bringing your right arm out and turning your head towards the right side of your mat.